Great. Are our witnesses ready for our second panel? Terrific. Well, welcome to each of you. We are going to begin with introductions of the witnesses on our second panel. And I would like to start by recognizing Mr. Cole from Oklahoma for 30 seconds to introduce the witness from his district. Mr. Cole.
Well, actually not from my district, but from my state. So
from your state, I stand corrected.
We'd be very happy. I wish he were in my district, but it's a great honor for me, Mr. Chairman, to recognize Chief Langford of Miami Nation. He's been a distinguished leader, not only for his tribe, but on Native American issues in our home state, in Oklahoma, and frankly, across all Indian country. And he's been working on this particular piece of legislation for roughly a decade to actually get us to this point. So, again, very good friend, very distinguished tribal leader, and a very valued citizen of Oklahoma. Thank you for giving me the privilege of introducing him.
The gentleman yields. At this time, the chair now recognizes the gentleman from New Mexico, Ms. Stansbury, for 30 seconds to introduce the witness, not only from her state, but also from her district. Ms. Stansbury.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm so honored to be able to introduce Monique Frawa, who serves as the president and the CEO of the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center and is making history as the first woman to lead that and its affiliated organizations. She's a proud member of the Pueblo of Jemez and brings more than a decade of executive leadership, a deep commitment to our communities, respecting Native cultures, and a bold vision for economic empowerment. And I would be remiss if I did not also mention that she is a national champion sportswoman in archery and is just coming off a big win. All right. And under her guidance, IPCC has become a national entity as a cultural and educational hub, and we're so grateful to have you here today.
Wonderful. The gentlewoman yields. At this time, the chair recognizes the gentleman from New York, Mr. Langworthy, for 30 seconds to introduce the witness from his district. Mr.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. It's a tremendous honor to introduce to the committee today Seneca Nation President J.C. Seneca. The Seneca Nation is the largest of 6 nations which comprise the Iroquois Confederacy with more than 8,500 citizens, largely residing in my 23rd Congressional District. Since J.C. was elected president, I've had the great fortune to develop not just a tremendous working relationship with him and his team, but a sincere friendship as well. He's an honorable man who has dedicated more than 30 years of service to the nation, carrying on his family's distinguished legacy of leadership. And beyond his public service, President Seneca is a successful entrepreneur and a visionary civic leader who has advanced economic opportunity and strengthened community development across the Seneca Nation and Western New York. And I'm very grateful for his dedication and partnership as we work to enhance public safety and uphold sovereignty of the Seneca Nation. And I look forward to his testimony and thank him again for being here today. And I yield back.
The gentleman yields. Now, our witnesses, let me remind you really quickly that under committee rules, we would ask that you limit your oral statements to 5 minutes, but your entire statement will appear in writing in the hearing record. To begin your testimony, you should see a talk button in front of you. Press that button on the microphone. We do use timing lights, as I mentioned before. Green means go. Yellow means you have 1 minute remaining. And red, when you see the red light, if you could please wrap up your testimony or the answer to the question as soon as possible. I will also allow each of you to testify before member questioning begins. If you're ready, the chair would now recognize Chief Langford for 5 minutes. Chief Langford.